Hey everybody, it's Dan. No podcast this week. There will be one next week and so on and so forth, but I've really enjoyed these reviews, particularly the kind of the reviews of the lesser known comics and in comparison to mainstream. So I thought I would keep that going and today go over Kabuki, Circle of Blood. Now Kabuki is a longer series, but Circle of Blood is like the start of it chronologically, like the first story you can pick up and really get through. And it's a good many pages. It's several issues, and it's a tragedy how overlooked this series is. I mean, first of all, the art, it is fascinating. It'll blow you out of your brain, blow you out of your brain, and it's done by David Mack, the guy who also writes it. And every page is stunning. Every single page is a work of art, and I mean it's a tour de force of variety. I mean, he'll have entire pages of, like huge splash page with very little dialogue and everything. It's kind of like those some of those older 70s and 80s comics that were from France, that were very heavy metal magazine-esque, where big sprawling page or double splash page where everything's integrated together into one picture while also being multiple pictures. And then the next page, it'll be like a Watchmen-esque, very claustrophobic, 9-panel page. And David Mack, he mixes them so well, like from one to the other. It flows better than any comic you'll ever see for the most part. Like it's so fluid. It's crazy. It's almost like a film. And the story, I don't want to give away too many spoilers, but it follows these kind of futuristic Neo-Tokyo assassins that are Kabukis. They have different names, and I don't want to go too much into it because the lore is so interconnected to the story. I don't want to ruin anything. But high-tech future assassins that are Kabuki, but also, semi-cybernetic. It's very anime, but it's anime done super seriously. I would compare it kind of to the idea of Akira, like very high-minded anime / manga. David Mack clearly has studied the genre. I mean, not just because it takes place in Japan and the characters are Japanese, but the art style as well, and the story style. Very high. I mean, he throws you into it. It's very much like the novel Neuromancer by I think that's Dave Gibbons, where he just throws you in the world and you have to start swimming, which I like. I think that's great. I mean, Neuromancer is dense and hard to get through in that regards, but this isn't. I mean, if you're looking, it's so rare to find that nowadays, as a comic that actually takes you to a different world. So many, particularly mainstream comics, are trying to bring our world into theirs, and that's a problem. That's a big problem in comics now. So it's nice to see an actual work of art, done well. I can't recommend it enough. I would recommend the entire series. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to read the entire series because it's kind of hard to find. But pick up Kabuki, Circle of Blood. Do yourself a favor. If you consider yourself any kind of comic fan, pick it up, read it. Alright, I'm going to try to keep doing more of these lesser known reviews. I mean, I know these books have sold in the thousands, maybe even the millions, but they're not mainstream, particularly not anymore. So I'm going to try to keep this up on days when I don't have a podcast to publish, particularly since it's so hard to find these. Like, so many people are reviewing mainstream comics, and more power to them. But I want to give these lesser known ones a chance to shine for people who haven't read them. If you enjoy them, let me know. If there's anything else you want me to review, let me know. Thanks.